So it makes
Yeah.
sense financially, right? It makes sense
No, I mean,
financially.
I like to have a synergy and a melange of finances and sporting because I think the success in the sporting phase of a club will bring the finances.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah.
So even though you are, but at the same time, you have to live within your budget, just like
Yeah,
human beings rather, right? You can't be living above your budget, right?
right.
So we need to be smart. We need to be very smart about it. And guess what? Nketiah might actually have a good season.
No,
Keyword, oh, it's not getting at me. Might.
nothing is set in stone. He might have a good
Exactly.
season. He might have
Yeah,
a, average season. He might have a terrible season. We don't know, and you don't know what you
exactly.
don't know. But at least financially, right? If we're able to time down to a deal, financially, it's like we're defending ourselves
Exactly.
for
If it doesn't
future.
work, you can sell him. He's an
And
English boy. He's an English boy.
he's an
So
English boy, and let's not forget, he has a good track record. Um, Coming up, right? So
yeah.
he knows where the post is.
And guess what? He will get games. This is where the Europa League. He will get
Yeah.
games. Hi guys, welcome to Soccer with 304. Like, share, and subscribe, please. All my ghost watchers, please stick a like to the videos, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on the notification bell. Like I said, welcome to Soccer with 304. I'm going to do this stream with my very good friend, my resident analyst, Dolo. What's good?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to be here as always.
Soccer's ended for a while. How are
Yeah.
you dealing with with
I'm I'm
with
already
the
having
new?
symptoms.
How are you adjusting?
Well, I won't say I don't miss it. There's nothing to look forward to,
At the
on
weekend,
the
right?
weekends. Yeah. It's boring. But I think Nations League is coming up soon,
Okay,
so that would be something. Nothing like Premier League though.
nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Fix
The
that itch.
the banters,
There's
the
nothing like it.
argument,
Yeah.
Arteta in, Arteta out.
Yeah.
We need to raise the standard. No, you are
Yeah.
this, you're that.
Other
Oh, Kai.
clubs, other clubs dropping points.
Yeah,
Man U being Man U. Yeah,
Chelsea
Chelsea
struggling.
struggling. Yeah, it's all fun. That's the only
Liverpool
drama you
being
need.
the mentality monsters.
That's the only drama. That kind of drama. That drama is prime
Ah,
drama for me. Prime drama.
exactly. Guys, do not forget. I'm going to repeat it. Stick a like to the
Yep.
video, subscribe to the channel if you are new,
Yep.
and turn on the notification bell.
Yes.
So I saw something this afternoon as I was at work. I
What did
saw a
you What did
tweet.
you see?
I saw a tweet
Please, I hope this is
that
not gossip. Is this gossip? Because I don't like transfer gossip.
see. What would you define as gossip?
Unfounded, unbased. Oh my goodness.
So what you're looking at, like look at it, right? Exclusive
Exclusive from
by
who though?
a blue check top journalist.
I don't. If it's not
And
on.
it was actually second by David Ornstein, right?
Now we're talking.
You see, he
This is the
says
oracle right here.
exactly.
Mhm.
Eddie Nketiah understood to have changed his mind on leaving Arsenal. 22-year-old striker was set to go as a free agent, but is now expected to sign a new contract. The deal is not finalized, but duration is likely to be up to 5 years. Wow, 5 years. What do you think?
So many thoughts. I don't like this. The only good thing I say about this, the only one good thing I say about this is
Yeah,
we can sell him later on.
that
You
makes
know,
sense. That makes
that
sense.
that's the only good thing about it. That we're not losing, right? Because
Yeah.
we would
If
have
it doesn't
lost.
work,
Yeah,
you can sell him.
yeah. If it doesn't work, we can sell him.
Yeah,
And I'm not. I hate to be a bearer of. I'm not trying to be a bearer of bad news or be
yeah.
negative or anything like that. No, but he doesn't. I, Nketiah doesn't really do it for me, and he can't be our first choice. He shouldn't even be second choice if you ask me.
Yeah, I share that sentiment, right? But I'm looking at it from this perspective, right?
Mm.
I never wanted him to stay. I think he's not of the quality required. But
Right.
on the second thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not flip flopping. I change my opinion based on recency. See, in life, you cannot have having a hard stand on something sometimes can make you look silly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I saw of him against West Ham,
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen of him in his recent history of Arsenal. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
whether he likes or not, he has grown in leaps and bounds. He might not have the height, but he has the athleticism, he has
He
the
has the
experience,
stamina.
he has the stamina.
He has the aggression.
He has shown improvement.
I mean, maybe I'm
Now,
being too hard
now
on
you
him
cannot
actually.
judge is the improvement the has it got to the kind of quality that will take us to the next level.
Yeah.
That's the million dollar question. I can't answer at the moment.
Another thing is, since you are trying to be the voice of reasoning here, which is unusual, but no shade. But
Yeah,
he didn't start a lot of games. He didn't play a
exactly.
lot of games, right? Not even
Hmm.
starting. He didn't play a lot of games. It was towards the tail end of the season that he actually started, and that was because Laka's form had dropped, or Laka got injured, right?
No, Laka was poor. They dropped him because for
So
he
he
was poor.
dropped. He was
They
dropped.
dropped
Laka
him.
was
Yeah,
dropped, and then Nketiah comes in and steals the show.
yeah,
I don't know if 4 games is enough sample. 4 5 games is enough
yeah,
sample size for me to judge his goal scoring, not his work ethical, his
yeah.
goal scoring. Because I don't think he does. I don't think his problem is that it doesn't work. I don't think he's an Ozil, right?
Well, it's efficacy and efficiency in front of goal, right?
Right.
Let's
Can
not
he
forget,
convert
he's
chances?
222. Now, some people like say it's unusual for me to defend him. I'm just being reasonable here, right?
Right. Mm. And
We
let's not.
know we know strikers go for premium. And let's not deceive ourselves. Arsenal is not flush with cash like PSG, Man
Right.
City. So let's be reasonable here, right?
Right. Right.
If we need two strikers,
Mm-hmm.
for now,
Mm-hmm.
keyword, before you people come for me that I'm sucking up to Arsenal, I read my standard. For now, I will
Mm-hmm.
take Nketiah. Keyword for now, for this coming season, I will take him as the backup. If it doesn't work in January, we can do something, or
Mm-hmm.
we can sell him and recoup our investments because that's
Right.
reasonable. Getting two premium strikers in a window when we still need to get a white player to replace Pepe.
Potentially.
Guys, come on, let's be reasonable.
And you still need a CM.
We
You
see the
still need
CM
backup to Kate,
to
well,
Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu, Katie, maybe if
Yeah.
Nuno doesn't. I think Nuno will stay for a second season.
Okay.
But back to Nketiah, I don't. It makes sense financial. You know me, I'm all about the Benjamins, so it makes
Yeah.
sense financially, right? It makes sense
No, I mean,
financially.
I like to have a synergy and a melange of finances and sporting because I think the success in the sporting phase of a club will bring the finances.
Oh,
Look at
yeah,
Liverpool.
yeah.
So even though but at the same time, you have to live within your budget, just like
Yeah,
human beings rather, right? You can't be living above your budget, right?
right.
So we need to be smart. We need to be very smart about it. And guess what? Nketiah might actually have a good season. Keyword,
No,
before you start getting at me, might.
nothing is set in stone. He might have a good
Exactly.
season. He might have
Yeah,
a, average season. He might have a terrible season. We don't know, and you don't know what you
exactly.
don't know. But at least financially, right? If we're able to time down to a deal, financially, it's like we're defending ourselves
Exactly.
for
If it doesn't
future.
work, you can sell him.
Yeah,
He's an
and
English boy. He's an English boy.
he's an
So
English boy. And let's not forget, he has a good track record. Um, Coming up, right? So
yeah.
he knows where the post is.
And guess what? He will get games. This is the Europa League. He will get
Yeah,
games.
he's definitely going to get games. Ateta knows now because Ateta pretty much blamed himself and said he didn't start. He wasn't starting him. He
Yeah.
wasn't. He didn't give him opportunity. So now
Opportunity.
Ateta has
But if you
pretty
look
much.
at it, right? But I think opportunity based on what we've seen before, we can defend Arteta for not giving him opportunity. But a lot of us, let's not lie, we didn't rate him.
Yeah, he is
Even though he came in
consistency.
for 4 games and did something tangible, we didn't rate him.
Yeah, he wasn't consistent, right?
Yeah.
He had some future. I remember this chance. Was
Against
it against
Everton, right?
Everton? Yeah,
Oh Christ.
but how many world class players have missed
Chances like
sitters?
that. Even Aubameyang left before he left
Aubameyang does that on a steady.
on a steady. So
Yeah, so sometimes we exaggerate things based on emotion. But let's see. I'm all for it for the financial reasons. I'm not up for it for the sporting reasons because I think we can do better. But then again, it's not as if it's a strikers market. There are no many strikers out there. So
yeah.
if he goes on a free, which is egg on our face, who are we going to bring in? So it
I
makes
disagree
sense.
with you a little bit, right? I think sporting wise and financially makes sense. Why? I'll still remain resolute. See,
Hmm.
I like to be very realistic.
Hmm.
My stands are very high.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so because I've had people, someone on the chat trying to come out. My standards are very high because I've seen us now win.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what it takes to win.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I'm a realistic human being too.
Right.
And I know if you're going to get the strikers will be linked to it, how much do you think a Osimhen and Jesus or and the strikers will link to? How much would they cost?
No.
They're about in excess of 120,
115.
1,
Yeah.
120.
115,
So
120
can
per
Arsenal
month.
at this moment afford
And
that?
just two
Of
spots.
two strikers.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, Pepe is leaving too. So let's be sensible, please.
Yeah.
Let's be sensible. Let's be
Yeah.
sensible. And I know Nketiah cannot be as bad as the tail end of Oba, and like I said, it's going to improve.
No, because he's younger, he
Is
just
he
needs
wants to prove
time.
something. He wants to
Yeah.
prove something.
He just needs time. He
Yeah,
just needs to have that run of games,
of
right?
games.
And he
Yeah,
needs to build those relationships. He already has that relationship with yeah, he
the
already has
team
that
and Arteta
relationship with the team.
and Arteta himself.
Saka, Smith Rowe.
Yeah,
They're all academy boys.
exactly.
Saka, Smith Rowe, and then imagine Martinelli. Imagine Martinelli, Saka, and Nketiah running at you with Odegaard to
On form.
pull the strings,
So I'm always willing to give young players a chance,
right?
regardless of what I feel. You know, every time you just go to the market and buy.
No,
Remember, Kane for Spurs, you had to go on several loans that didn't seem it was working. Eventually, it worked. So sometimes
yeah,
I understand right now it doesn't look like it's the most sensible sporting deal. But if you look at it critically and understand that we can't get everything you want in this, even in this window,
yeah.
it's a sensible deal to endorse.
Let's not forget that same Hurricane is an Arsenal reject. Let's not forget.
Exactly, exactly,
So,
rather. So
sometimes you need to just trust your academy process. That's why there's an academy, right?
exactly. So let's go to the next piece of news. Our friend, sideways passing,
Mr. Mo.
Mr. Mo. Even though we saw clips at the end of the Everton game that we know
I
the
definitely put all my
but a lot of
cards
people
on
still attacking.
yeah.
Let's not sorry, when you watch per year, we know currently we know that £2 per year.